welcome to the May 8th, 2025 Cultural Affairs and Tourism meeting. So, and thank you. This is new for us, having it at Brockton Community Access, and they're very good, and we'll get things, how would I say, more structured in the future. Pat, I don't want to alarm you, but there's a dinosaur behind you.
Really?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah, oh yes.
Thanks.
Okay, so what's going on, Pat? Do you have any great announcements for us?
No, but I am taking suggestions for what people might want me to run for programs this summer.
Oh, wow.
So if you've got any thoughts, you can send it to me at brocktonlibrarymaker@gmail.com.
Okay, great. All right, because we're, wow, it's a fast approaching. So, first of all, we're going to say, hey, Pat, happy Mother's Day. A lot of mothers out there, and we've got a few things going on. Brockton High School is having their it's their musical this year's Bye Bye Birdie, and it is Friday, May 16th, Saturday, May 17th, and Sunday, May 18th. Okay, and of course, there's a mini Greek festival on the 16th, 17th, and 18th. Brockton Garden Club is having their plant sale. Rain or shine, I want to clear this up. If it's hurricane force winds, we're not going to be out there, okay, people? But anyway, seriously, rain or shine, Saturday, May 17th, beginning at 8:30, closes down at 11. We're at the Parks and Recreation Department. For those of you who don't realize, that's at 45 Meadow Lane, okay? All the proceeds go to, we're going to have a master gardener there, so if you have any questions, she's at the ready to answer them. And she's been doing this for an awful long time now. So anyway, on top of that, the proceeds go to enhancing and beautifying the city, from such things as wreaths in the holiday season to geraniums at this point now as we prepare for Memorial Day, and also throughout the year to downtown and several other locations across top of my mind, Battles Farm Triangle, DW Field Park, firefighters, Lyman and Crescent Street, that's one of them that comes off the top of my head. Oh, Brockton Main Library, they have a beautiful, this is dedicated to the woman that started the Brockton Garden Club 95 years ago, Annie Beauregard. Okay, my name is Anne, and if you have some great stuff going on in Brockton, 774-297-4939. And what everybody needs to realize, too, is they can email me at A as in Anne, M as in Mary, Beauregard, BEAUREGARD @outlook.com. Okay, the Brockton Garden Club is having their last meeting of the school year on Monday, May 19th. Doors open at 6:30, and this is so great because this gentleman named Sean Kent, Pat and I have the pleasure of knowing him. He is educator, the head educator for the Mass Audubon Society. It's going to be butterflies. I mean, how cool is that? It's free and open to the public. Doors open at 6:30, meeting starts at 7, and we're at Our Lady of Lourdes Church. And that is a West and Torrey intersection. The parking is behind the building on the Torrey Street part, and it's handicap accessible, elevator down. And I'm the president right now of the Brockton Garden Club, and I love it. It's a lot of work, but I love it. And you can call me 774-297-4939 with any questions. Now, so far, everything we've mentioned is free or very reasonable. I mean, the Brockton High Musicals, whatever. Okay. And we wanted to tell you that this is wild. There's such a thing as the New England Guitar Orchestra. Apparently there's like 18 guitarists, and they go around and perform. Well, 6 of them will be at the First Lutheran Church, and that's Sunday, May 18th at 3 p.m. Well, I don't know what that is, but life is full of surprises. All right, I talked to Pat about this. There's free trees going on in Brockton. Get this. You can get as many as 3 at your house, your business, your church, some other, location or, organization. 617-626-1503. 617-626-1503. Or MA is in Massachusetts, Urban, URBAN, Canopy, CANOPY.org. And this is Massachusetts Urban Canopy, trying to get, climate change, cooling off, greening the gateway cities. There's almost 50 trees to choose from. You call, the arborist comes to your house and says, this one will grow, this one won't be so good, blah, blah, blah. They plant them for you, okay? And everything is wonderful after that. And I know this for a fact because I know more than one person that's either had it done at their house or their business or their organization. And I cannot emphasize that enough. I mean, it keeps your house cool during the summer months. It enhances the community. It gives you more oxygen. They take the carbon dioxide and makes room. I love birds. For them to hang out. And it's a win-win situation. Now, I'm going to tell you about another free thing. I think I brought this up. The compost at the Recycle Depot, which is Monday through Saturday. They're open around 8:30-ish to around 3-ish, okay? And they're off of Sergeant's Way, and you see the sign for Brockton Recycle Depot. And get this, you can come with your 5-gallon container and get compost. Now this is what's so great. They collect your yard waste, not the Recycle Depot. It goes to save that stuff. They make it in this terrific compost. You get it back for free. I mean, talk about a win-win situation. And it helps you garden grow. So for those of you that want to eat nutritiously and save a few bucks, this is phenomenal. That's besides enhancing your shrubs, your flowers, etc. Now, it would be remiss if we didn't recognize the college and university graduates in the month of May. It's kind of an epidemic at this time of year. Graduates from so many remarkable institutions that surround us. And we want to wish them the best in their future. Congratulations for their accomplishments. And you know what? The fact that they're the future of our universe. Kind of exciting. All right, Council on Aging, for those of us that fit that bill, you have to be over 60, but you can come to all these kind of free events, but this one in particular is on Tuesday, May 13th, and it's about the Constitution of the United States, which seems to be a hot topic these days. Anyway, this is presented by Steve Thomasy, historian and retired teacher, and he's doing this 1-ish at the revamped, I'm going to call it that, Council on Aging, Mary Kennedy Senior Center, okay? Are you registered to vote? Because you can be, whether you go to, the Registry of Motor Vehicles, online if you have a valid driver's license, and lastly, by filling out the form, either at City Hall, Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 4:30, unless it's a holiday. And yes, because there's an election in this city in September, they call it the preliminary, and in November, the general election. All right, this is important too. The Memorial Day Holiday Parade is on Monday. I can't even believe we're talking about Memorial Day. Anyway, on May 26th. But what I emphasize, this is a great time to see so many positives in the city, recognizing the veterans, Brockton High Band, the majorettes, the halftime dances, the flag, color guard, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, all these, positive community groups. And they start at basically the War Memorial Building, which is West Elm Street. That's a terrific building, by by the way, and go to City Hall Plaza, if I have it correctly, where they have the ceremony. Now, if it rains, they have the ceremony, not the parade, because apparently, well, the instruments get damaged in the rain. I'll let you learn something every day. Anyway, and it's all free to the public, and it's just to realize that, hey, let's remember that those have gone before us, and especially those that sacrificed their lives for our nation. Okay, now the next meeting for this Cultural Affairs and Tourism is Thursday, June 12th. And we have a whole lot of stuff going on for the summer. All this is made possible by Brockton Community Access, where you can become a volunteer, have your own podcast, have your own television program, take out the camera to, what we want to call that, tape phenomenal events that go on in this city. We're going to have a whole lot in June, whether it's Juneteenth, summer solstice. I mean, Pat's mobilizing all her stuff with the planetarium and other free STEM programs, science, technology, engineering, and math. So, Brockton Community Access is open, unless it's a holiday, Monday through Friday, from 10 to 8. 508-580-2228. And they're a phenomenal group of people here, and they want to help you help promote the positives in our community. We have a lot of talent, a lot of great stuff going on, and as you can hear in the background, a whole lot of people come here for a whole lot of different things. People can come here and be 14 or 15 years old and want to do their, program, podcast, or whatever, or you can be 82 and, or 91. There's no limit. You can do it in various languages. It's the sky's the limit, basically. It's 1 North Main Street. The parking lot is behind the building, and this has been around here for decades. And I know because I've been coming here since 1998. And I'm sure I look it tonight. But anyway, Pat, do you have anything else to announce? Nope? All right. So thank you for joining us again. Let's thank Brockton Community Access, where you can be a member or a volunteer. And congrats, thanks mothers. And we'll see you again next month. Stay safe, stay well.